Hello and welcome to another Get Ready With Me, because that's what we're doing these days. Ugh, my throat. I've eaten, I've had a matcha, I got my water, got all my vitamins in. I'm so nervous this morning. Today's the day for my husband's biggest, most important test of the week, his TQ. He's currently in hour 2. He's got one more hour left. Prayers, fingers crossed. I believe in him. My stomach's been in and out of like nervous anxiousness since Monday night. Lots of stuff going on, but nothing that we can't handle. Skincare is done. I have this ColorPop Luxe Lip Oil in Cherry Bite On. I don't like it, but I'm not going to buy something and be like, toss. I mean, I'm not going to do that. I just feel like it makes my lips feel more dry. So every time I walk by here, I grab it and put some on to get it used up. I don't like it. For me personally, you might like it. I just find for me, it makes my lips feel more dry. Skincare is done. I have on the Innisfree Dewy Glow Jelly Cream with Juju Cherry Blossom. I like this. This feels fantastic in the morning, which is when I use this. Just a little bit all over the face, down the neck. It's not a cooling gel. It doesn't say anything about cooling. And I don't know if it's because it is a gel, but it feels cold when you put it on in the morning, and it's fantastic. So far, I like this. Would I call it a favorite? No, because I've only been using it for, what? Maybe a week now, but I do like it, so we'll see. I gotta get through the whole jar before I can come to a conclusion. Eye cream is also on, and I want to call this an eye balm. It says, what does it say? Brightening and moisturizing eye cream. I've been using this every day since I got it, morning and night, and I got this when? Today's Wednesday. Did I get it Friday or on the weekend? Maybe it was Sunday. When did we do the grocery order? I think Sunday. So I've used it Sunday night, I've used it Monday and Tuesday and this morning. To me, this feels like a balm, and it feels nice. Soaks right in. Yeah, it's supposed to be brightening and moisturizing. So far, I mean, I like how it feels. This is the first one I've used, because I've tried many eye creams and I did toss them. I like how this one feels. Grace and Stella. And I got this off Amazon. So that's all I got going on. I got my deodorant on. Well, you weren't supposed to come out. I have my Jolly Rancher smelling, what do you call that stuff? It's not a gel, not a cream. Pomade? I ran some of that through my hands. It's in my bathroom. I'm not going to go get it. It smells like Jolly Ranchers, and whenever someone does get close enough and they're like, oh, you smell like candy. And I'm like, that's my hair. I guess this piece here decided it wasn't gonna stay, but that's okay. Hair slicked in a bun, because that's how we roll around here. I do need some perfume, and I'm like, what do I want to use? I know I like that Carolina. I got a sample of it the other day. My husband said, ooh, that smells clean, and I was like, you think this smells clean? The Good Girl by Carolina. Or Caroline. I can't read it, but it's the blush elixir. I put this in my wish list on Sephora. My husband, I just did 2 sprays, and the entire day and night, the smell stayed on me. My husband thinks it smells clean, like fresh clean. I don't know. It's to me, I'm like, it smells powdery. It's got that nice soft powder scent to it that the Burberry has. And maybe a little bit of sweetness. I don't know. But it's in my cart. I'd like to get the travel size. It does smell good. Alright, so Sephora shopping's done. You know, that wholesale thing It's done. It came, it went, said hello, said goodbye a few times. And I was like, you know what? What do I want to do with my makeup now? Like, where do I want to go with this? I'm gonna stick to the same path and road that I've always been on, using whatever makeup I want to use. So I just, last night, I didn't finish fully emptying out my makeup bag. I think there's a few more items in there that I do need to put away. But I went through all my makeup and I picked out what I want to use today. Like a shop my stash. And I think I'm going to do that every video. Although I feel like some items might just end up being repeats. But we'll see. We'll see. I can change it up. So what did I grab from my makeup? I was like, L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear bronzer. We're going to use that for powder bronzer. I picked the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. Those will go good together. I'm going to use these again today together. The e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I've only used this, once so far? Same with the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. I might have used, yeah, I think I used both these once so far. So I want to use those. That's a motorcycle. I was like, is that the trumpets, man? No. The e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I'm going to use this. I picked a lip liner. Will I use this lip liner today? I'm not sure. But this is a lasting finish from Rimmel in 120 Pink Candy. Everything will end up down in the description. I used this Rare Beauty that came in the Sephora mini set, mascara set. I used this once. I liked it. I might change my mind today. Who knows? Saie Beauty. I'm going to actually put... Here's my thing. What would you do first? I feel like this is a full face primer and moisturizer. My skin needs more moisture. I can still feel a little bit of my moisturizer, but not much. I'm going to like keep this strictly just for my nose and maybe a tiny bit right here, but nowhere else. Not even on my chin. Well, maybe. I'm going to go with the Saie one. Is this not the glowy one, right? Or the Starglow? No, this is the lighter one. I'm just going to go in with this right quick, avoiding my nose. I almost went on it. It's such a habit for me to put whatever I'm putting on my face on my nose. I don't want the glow on my nose. Should I turn up the light? I have a warm light. Well, okay, it's just my Star Wars Scentsy warmer, but I have that turned on in the corner here. Because I got up at like 5:30 this morning. I do have my ring light on, but not on the brightest. I feel like it whitewashes. I asked my daughter if I could use, she has one of these, what do you call them? Not a drape. Lots of teenagers and even adults have them up. These great big sheets. Like she has like a huge black and white Zodiac one. She has it up behind her TV on the wall. And I was like, hey, can I borrow that just so I can see if having something black behind me would look better instead of my green wall? Because I mean, I could take this down, but I don't know. We'll see. I might do a video where I take that down just see how it is. I'm trying to get the lighting perfect. Anyway, she's like $100 and you can use it. And I was like, yeah, never mind. What else did I pick out? Milani eyeshadow primer. You know what? I don't use eyeshadow primer, but I have this. I think I used this like 2 or 3 times a long time ago. But we should probably get this used up. Probably won't need this today, but the Maybelline Eraser Corrector Concealer. I picked out this Maybelline Lifter Gloss and 002 Ice. That's all I can see on there. Nude sticks. I have a set of 3 minis. I need to use them up. Okay, I pushed this one in last night because it fell out. There's this much product. Technically, there's more. I guess I pushed it back in far enough. This is called in the shade Naughty and Spice. I really like this. I'm probably going to use it on cheeks, maybe a little in the eyes and lips today. Because I was thinking for the lips, going in with this, the lip liner, and then the Maybelline gloss, because embarrassingly enough, I have 2 of these and I have not touched them. I did use this last night to see how I like it. It's okay. It's okay. Do I have something I prefer more? Yes. But not bad. Not bad. And then I was looking at all my eyeshadow palettes and I was like, what do you want to do, Tammy? Automatically, I was going to do Natasha Denona. And then I couldn't decide which one. And I was like, no, like, let's pick something that you haven't used for a while. And I was like, ColorPop. My poor ColorPop palettes, which I really, really like. I don't love my stuff. That's just weird to me. But I really like my ColorPop palettes. One that I haven't used a lot, because I usually use it in the spring, is the ColorPop Blush Crush. And I was thinking, I need to haul this out. I mean, there's a little pink in this sweater. This sweater, by the way, is from Walmart, the George brand. I bought it a couple of years ago. Probably paid like 18 bucks for it. But this color story is very pretty. It's like pink. It's like pink, mauve, brown. I mean, I was going to pull out the tried and true and one of my favorite color. I mean, a lot of the ColorPop palettes that I have are my favorites, except there are 3 that I think I've bought in the past 6 months to a year. I think they've gotten like almost no use, maybe one-time use. This is the stuff I picked out. Who knows, we might change some things up. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Ugh. PPP. Poreless Putty Primer. You think they'd come up with something a little easier to say? I'm just gonna do. I mean, I'm probably using more than I need, but you know what? I'm actually gonna put a little on my chin as well. I know I'm kind of super close, but I know personally when I'm watching makeup tutorials, I feel like some people are so whitewashed, and that's why I'm trying to fix my lighting so that when I do go in and post my videos, they don't look too bad. Because for instance, I know when I watch Ali Glines, her videos are fantastic, the quality's great, but I feel like her videos sometimes look so bright that I can't see what she's got going on her face. I can't see like her skin texture, nothing. That's why I was like, I'm kind of wondering if I need to take this down because it's got too much white. And maybe I need, well, the ring light I'm using, I have it on the white setting, like and then my lamp back here is warm light. Part of me thinks I need another light on the other side of me that's warm to kind of help balance it out. Because there is a warm light on the ring light, but nobody ever uses that. And I don't know if it'd be weird if I did that. Like, would it be weird if I went this route? Should we try it and see how things look? This one's too golden. Part of me is like, what about, should we just try this right here for this video? Because I still watch people, even if I think their videos are like too bright or whitewashed. I'm trying to let this adjust for a second. Right here or right here? Right here, right here. It's like being at the eye doctor. Half time I'm like, man, I can't tell the difference. Like, I think I'll leave it right here for now. All right. Man, that perfume smells so pretty. Why does perfume have to be so expensive? I know why, because it takes time and stuff, and it's a whole process. All right, friends. All right. As I go, what I do is I take products that, now that this is empty, I need to go ask Grace if I can, I need to go see what we have in my closet, because I'm a basket hoarder, and see if I have some other baskets, because I'm running out of space for some of my stuff. Like, I don't know where to put it. I'm going to put the things that's going up that I am using in here so that when I take a thumbnail photo, I don't have to try and remember or rewatch the video what I used. All right. I don't know why I'm shaking this. I do know one thing. I don't have a mirror. I kind of wish these had mirrors in them, but they don't. I'm just going to grab something random with a mirror from my drawer. And yes, we're going to go in with this because I don't know if I actually like this. Am I too dark? You know what? I think I'm overthinking this a little bit too much. So this Maybelline 4-in-1 Instant Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. It's a primer, it's a concealer, it's a highlighter, and it is a BB cream. I'm like, what's the fourth? Looks like nothing's even going on, but I can feel it. It's just, it's very close to my skin tone. Hopefully that primer had enough time to sit and do its thing. I just got off of having a migraine for what? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days. Ugh. It started in my last, it started before my last Get Ready With Me. Sunday, our weather changed. I can't tell. Where's my sponge? Here we go. I'm just gonna dab. This is like exact to my skin tone, so I feel like I don't see it going on. Remember, BB cream, so it's not foundation. I'm just worried that you guys aren't going to be able to... That's the brightest this light goes. I feel like I see so much shadowing down here. I think I need to get another light. I should just bring the lamp over. Not today, another day. Am I going to Miriam's tomorrow? Possibly, possibly. If you're like, who's Miriam? I clean her home, her and her husband's home. Been doing so for over a year. Okay, I think I blended everything in. Okay, again, my nose. It's looking too shadowy. I think I might... Is that really the brightest it goes? It is too. Darn. I also have horrible eyesight, so I could just be being dramatic about not being able to see, or you guys being able to see. I don't have it on the normal setting though. One sec. This is the one I normally use where it's so white. I think I like this one. Do I need any more coverage? I mean, like normal, I always have redness here. I'm going to be done with that. I don't want to put so much on that it ends up, you know, because I do have texture. But I don't want to put so much on that the texture stands out a lot. I'm going to lean a little bit forward so you guys can, maybe I won't. Well, we'll see. That's how we're gonna get her done today, guys. I do like this. I like how easy it is to blend. Starting to think my favorite thing to use to blend is the sponge. Not a beauty blender. I just bought a pack of random sponges from Winners. find beauty for less, because I don't see the point in, I mean, yeah, I guess I don't see the point in paying the price for the, what do you call them again? I just said the name, now I can't remember. Beauty sponge, nope, that's not the name. Now I got brain fart. Jeez Louise, Tammy. You guys know what I mean. The name brand sponge. I'm all of a sudden having like brain fart. But I don't see the point in like somebody like me buying that. Because although they can last for a couple of months, I just rather buy cheaper ones which work just as great and do the same thing at the fraction of the cost. So like you can get, I got like six or eight of these for like $9. And so far they all perform great. I haven't had any issues. All right. Oh, this is where I was coming in. So you know, last night I was just sitting over here doing thumbnails for a video that's already posted. We are going to go into this next, the nude sticks, because I want to do cream and powder. But I swatched every powder blush that I have, and do you think I could find a powdered blush? I'm going to do it on the palm of my hand so it shows up better. Do you think I could find a single powdered blush in this color or tone? No. I had my entire hand, and then I even went in with lip swatches and lipsticks and lip liners. I mean, I only have like 4 lip liners, but even like the lip products I have, I was like, how do I not have anything else in this tone? It's very pretty. What did I pick? I think I settled because I want to do this for my blush and then go over it with something powder. I even tried both of my Cover FX blushes, and it's just different tones. Like I swatched both the powder and then the shimmer, and like these are both, like you see how pink they are? They're on there, but, and then I was like, oh, maybe the darker one, because you know, it's darker, but it's not the same tone. These are so soft. Also great for the eyes. I mean, this one's probably is the closest, but do you see how it's like peachy? So, I don't know. I was like, I'm not going to go buy a blush right now, like a powdered blush to try and match it, but I mean, these ones would work. So I swatched the Rare Beauty ones. They also don't match like the tone. But I was like, maybe I'll just use one as a topper. Because I feel like my blushes tend to fade. And you know what? It might be that I don't powder my face for the most part. But I have such dry skin. I feel like if I powder my face, it's going to look horrible. So, I'm going to go in with this bronzer now before I go in with that. Probably should have brought my brushes over first, eh? And we're going to use this one just to get some color in my face. Flyer Wednesday video for Calgary is not posted. It's done. I did the thumbnail on that for it this morning. I just need to upload that to YouTube, which I will do later. It's a video I've been like, do people really want me to post this? But I've said if 5 people, even if it was just 5 people watching the Flyer Wednesday videos, I would keep making them and posting them. And my husband's like, you probably don't even realize that maybe there's some people who just, they're not able to get to the grocery store, or they don't have a cell phone, or they don't know how to like work. I don't know, maybe they just don't know how to work a computer or whatever. And watching my Flyer Wednesday videos might actually be helping them. Because like I was saying, it does kind of suck that we don't like, I miss the days of sitting at the kitchen table with the family and with a pen and a pencil, and we're all marking all the deals in the weekly flyers that are coming out. I know I can't be the only one who misses doing that. It's just a thing. It's just like the Sears catalog that would, Wish catalog that would come out every year. Do they still have the Sears catalog here in Canada? We don't even have Sears anymore, do we? That's gone, isn't it? So maybe not. I don't know. I should ask my mom. Hello, mommy. Do we still have Sears here in Canada? Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bronzer on the nose. So for me, that's just enough. Yeah, I can still see my skin, which is fantastic. All right. Someone's out in the hallway. So for this, some people might be like, wow, Tammy, it's a lot. But I feel like blush fades on me. And I'm going to use my sponge. You don't have to. The sponge does pick up some of it. If it picks up too much, I'll just go back in. I don't like using, well, none of the brushes I've used, I've liked using with the Nudesticks. So I did get more on this side than the other side, so I'll go back in and, you know, a little bit more. But, yeah, this one fell out last night, so I was like, that's my favorite one. So, oh, the heat's kicking in, please don't. I mean, I had a t-shirt on, I put the sweater on because I was froze. Like, I've got long pants on, I've got long, thick winter socks on, I've got slippers on. I had a t-shirt on and I was like, oh, I'm cold, so I put this sweater on. Okay, so I like the blush. I mean, yeah, the blush is coming down a bit, but you know what? It's okay. Just a nice flush of color. I am going to put this on my lips. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go in with this lip. Oops, I shouldn't do that. I should not have done that. I'm going to go in with this lip liner. So, I seen the other day, someone said instead of like bringing your lip liner out here, try and bring it up, especially for someone like me who has a big bottom lip. And maybe it would help the bottom lip not look so wide down on the bottom. If you know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean, but you know. Is that working though? Maybe, we'll see. It's so windy outside. That's all I'm doing before I mess it up. See, like, I feel like it gives me clown mouth. Why? Why? I was going to put the Maybelline Lifter Gloss on top, but maybe that might be too glossy for me, maybe, because although the Nudesticks thing looks like it would be dry, like, because of how it's on my cheeks, and it's just literally a flush of color on my cheeks, it's not like, pooh. The way to get them stand out more is if I go back in and probably use a brush, but I just want it to use this as a base for the cheeks. I want to use it mostly for the lips. Will this lifter gloss, though, be too See, if I was never introduced to Fenty lip glosses, I probably would be like, wow, this is fantastic. One, it smells like coconut to me, like sweet coconut. It's the texture that makes me like, yeah, I like the Fenty one. I'm gonna wipe this off just to get some of the color on so I don't get too much of it into the thing. See? Just use paper towel. I feel like with this on, before I put this on, my lips felt smooth and nice with just the nude sticks and the lip liner and whatever lip oil was left behind. Now that this is on my lips, I feel like is there glitter in this? I feel like I feel something on my lips. Does this have glitter? Like I feel like if they were like not beads, but like I feel specks of something. I used this on its own last night. Like I said, I was over here cleaning and I put it on just my lips, like nothing else. It felt nice. But, you know what? Let's see. Even if I wasn't introduced to Fenty and I bought one of these and used it, no, actually, I don't think I would buy any more. I don't. It smells good. Do I have something drugstore that I probably like better? Yes. Milani. I like Milani. I like how this one feels better than that one. I'm just like, well, NYX Butter Glosses, those, like this is a lifter gloss, but this is also Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. I like how this one feels. I'm just trying to see. I don't have a whole lot of glosses because I kind of cut back on buying a bunch of random glosses from the drugstore because I bought like a lot of sets and stuff throughout the years from Sephora. Compared to a lot of people, I ain't got nothing, but for just an average person, it's too much. Yeah, the Maybelline one smells nice. I do have another one I will try, not today. This one here. I don't know what it's called. I can see sparkles in it. Oh, this one's in 003 Moon. And I will try that one and see if that one has the same texture. I feel like maybe it's the glitter that I'm feeling on my lips. And I kind of don't like the feeling of it. Doesn't mean it's not nourishing or anything. Good chance that it is nourishing. I just don't like being able to feel what feels like speckles. So now we're gonna go in with, should I swatch these guys? This is Hope. You know what one I thought I bought and I meant to was Happy. I'm not gonna order it, but I realized last night after swatching these, I have Happy and I have Cheer. These two shades both look very similar. For some reason, I was thinking one was more like mauve or pink. These both kind of pull peachy. So this one here is Cheer. Right there. Still pretty. And I do have blushes that one would look fantastic with. So that one's Cheer. This one's Hope. I think I meant to buy Happy, which is more pink. I think this one does have a glimmer of pink in it. No, that one's not the one. Let me see. So side by side, like me looking straight on at these, they look identical. I know I swatched these in the store. This one does pull more peach. This one does pull more pink. But, I mean, they almost look identical to one another. Hope and Cheer. And they both, to me, look like they pull more. I'm going to use Cheer. I'm going to use Cheer today. They both pull peachy apricot. I should have paid better close attention. I have Hope in my wish list. I added a bunch more stuff to my wish list, and then if I don't think about them, I'll remove them. But, so we're going to top my cheeks with that. The best blush. It's like, do I want to use it as a blush or a blush highlighter? It is very highlighty. You know what? I'm not scared. I have texture. Let's just, you know, go in. It is pretty. I do feel like if you do have texture, like myself, because I have texture on these cheeks, baby, and you're worried about using one of these if you have it or contemplating getting it, you could just use it as a highlighter, like from here to here, and just use it right here and not go over all of the cheek. Or you could use as I'm using and use it as a blush topper. I mean, I have texture. It's human skin. It's my skin, so I don't mind. Very highlighty though. I'm just, yeah, keeping it just right here. I'm not gonna put it right here. Just gonna leave that alone. What time is it? Is anybody else getting nervous? I'm getting nervous. I tried so hard not to bring up school last night to Matt. Is it almost 11? I don't want to know. I'm so nervous. I believe he'll pass. He'll pass. It's still nerve-wracking. I was trying not to talk to him about how today was gonna go. But the other day I was like, man, if I was you, I'd be hooking the shits right before I had to go in to do that exam. He's like, don't tell me that. So I told him that like Monday, I think. And then I just, yesterday when he got home from school, I just tried so hard to not say anything. Just let him try and clear his mind, although I kept seeing him like just dazing off, staring at the ceiling and that, and I'm like looking at him. He's like, don't worry, I'm just thinking about school and going over stuff in my head. Tomorrow is part 1 of his red seal. Friday is part 2 of his red seal. Again, he doesn't care if he doesn't pass his red seal. It's just he wants that TQ, man. Alright. It's cute. I like it. Definitely glowy. I can definitely see like pink highlight all throughout. My personal opinion, these would also be, I don't own any because I don't feel the need to go out and buy every new release somebody comes out with, or I don't think you need to buy every product a brand likes. I will say the items I have used from Rare Beauty I've liked so far, but I've never tried none of her liquid blushes or highlighters. I feel like her matte liquid blushes would go great with these. Do one of her liquid blushes and then go over this like swoop, just one swipe with the matte ones. I bet you that would be really pretty. And I feel like with this, I don't need no highlighter. So that is that. Let's do I'm gonna put eye primer on, let that sit, and then I'll do my eyebrows. I don't need eye primer, but I'm gonna use it because I have it. And I need to use it up. I feel like I got more on this side. I'll just leave this sit for a few moments while I do my eyebrows, and then I'll powder over my lids so that it's not tacky or anything. Hopefully this doesn't crease on me. Actually, you know what? That might be why I don't use this one or eye primer. I think this did make me crease, possibly. It does feel moisturized. All right, let's get to these brows. Again, I'm going to go ahead and use, man, she's warm in here now. Might have to kick these slippers and socks off. There's no color on this. It's brown though. And I'm just trying to, why is this here? Get that out of my way. Yeah. Ooh, that looks pretty. I kind of wish I had a bigger mirror. I have a magnifying mirror, but because I'm legally blind, it doesn't do anything for me. Makes things look more blurry. It's why I always have like, I need to have a small mirror. Close enough. Yeah. I guess I could have kept my t-shirt on. I could use a brow gel too, but sometimes I don't feel the need to do so. I wonder why it's so windy outside. Sometimes if I get too much here, I just take my finger and dab it out. Did I brush this one out yet? Okay. I like how my skin looks. I'm like, I feel like I'm about to start sweating. I like this lip combo. I'm like, do I want to use concealer? I do know one thing. It bothers me how white it looks right here, so I'm just gonna pounce right here. When I have glasses on, you don't really see it, but there we go. Much better. I don't want to look like I got like these just big white things. I don't think, well, you know what, we'll see. Let's get to the face powder. I need a powder for my lids because there isn't a, is this pink? Well, yeah, I need a skin tone powder just to do a nice dusting over my lids. Now I'll use the Covergirl Clean Fresh powder. This comes in handy. I'm just gonna take this random ColorPop brush and just powder over. Okay, nice. Just so that it's set and there's like no tackiness or stickiness. I know some people like it, their lids being tacky with primer, but I think I'm remembering that's why I haven't used that in a while, because I feel like did I leave it tacky or did I powder over? I feel like I would have thought to have powdered it over. Alright, I'm not going to use any other powder, at least not from this, but because I use it on my eyelids, I'll include it in the basket. First shade I am going to start with is the first shade called Lovesick. It looks pretty light, but there is a hint of pink, and I'll use this brush. And I'm going to open my eye and just start it right here. Pretty much windshield motions above the crease that I have. Because I've got hooded eyes, so anything that I wear, you're going to want to see it out here. Yeah, so many YouTubers, their videos look so professional, so high quality. I know people like that, but you know, not everything's got to be fancy smancy, but if you're able to do it, you know, go for it. I'm just a girl in my world doing my makeup, because that's what I do almost daily. Just sharing with you fine folks how I go about it. Yeah, so you can't really see, but me, I can see like this definitely looks a lot lighter than what it did like 2 seconds ago. That would probably be a nice matte inner corner highlight. Same brush. So I'm gonna skedaddle over to right here. And this is in the shade The One. Ooh, that made me think of a Backstreet Boys song. Same brush. Gonna go. I'm now like in the crease and upward. This one's got more like a peach undertone. Did you guys see the Beauty and the Beast collection from ColorPop? Yay or nay? I'm like, ooh, I've seen all of it. I like the packaging. Beautiful. Does the color story of any of it look how I thought it was going to? No. But the packaging, the collab, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite, like #1 favorite Disney movie ever. We are also a Disney household. I mean, we own every Disney movie that I can think of. We start buying them. We might have actually started buying them before we even had our oldest. Because I come from a family of 5 daughters and our parents also were buying Disney movies for us every time one came out. But Beauty and the Beast, I'm like hard thinking. I'm not buying any more makeup this month. Starting next month, I'm putting myself on a makeup budget. Some people it might be low, some people might be a lot. I'm thinking like $100 budget because I generally spend a lot more than that just on beauty related stuff in the month, like between clothes and whatnot. I don't know. I feel like I want to put myself on a budget. And like if I buy a palette that's like $80, then so be it. If I end up at the drugstore, I could probably do a full face, which there are some drugstore items I like to pick up. I'm staying in the same color. I'm kind of building up. So like, I know, like, I'm just like, do I actually want that ColorPop collection just because it's Beauty and the Beast? I know I would use both the blushes and the eyeshadow palette and both lip kits. I wouldn't use the rose lip balm and I probably wouldn't use the highlighter. But then it's like, if you're gonna buy the like, I don't know, part of me is like, if I'm gonna buy it, I might as well just buy the whole collection. I think it's the first collection that's come out with ColourPop in a long time, besides the Twilight one, but I totally missed out on all of that. I don't know if they're going to ever restock that again. There's also another collection, Haunted Mansion. The eyeshadow palette was... I was really wanting to get that. Every time it came in stock, bam, gone. I think, like, is that ever going to come back? So, like, I missed out on Haunted Mansion. I just want the eyeshadow palette. The Twilight, I just want the eyeshadow palette. And I think one of the highlighters, still in the same color. And, sorry guys. I've also wanted the Winnie the Pooh eyeshadow palette. It's still in stock, but you know what? I keep going and looking at it and I'm like, no. The color story is very pretty. It's up my alley. It's like neutral. It pops a color. It would be great for spring and summer. But I don't want to get it just because it's Winnie the Pooh. Alright, so as you can probably not see, I do have 2 shades on. That shade there is a very light pink. My eye's watering, so if you see anything going on out here, that's completely normal. It's always this eye that waters. I had to build it up because I'm using like a very fluffy brush. But it's enough and it's up high enough. I might actually take it up a little bit more. Right here. I need to not be scared of putting eyeshadow out here. I like this palette because it is buildable. You probably could go heavy-handed if you're using like different brushes. I am gonna go under with that same color. I'm gonna use this brush. It's like thick or whatever, but whatever. Get some color on there. Why does my eye have to water? Go back in. Okay, I think I see a shade I want to go in with next. How many mattes are in here? 1, 2, 3 mattes. So matte, matte, matte. And the rest all are either satin mattes or they're like a matte with micro glitter in it, like this one and this one. They look like mattes with micro glitter. Same with the one in the middle. I feel like it's been a long time since anybody swatched this. Ooh, that feels so soft. So this one here feels nice. This one here feels so soft. This one feels soft, just the glitters that are on there. I'll go into this one. So I'll swatch these 4 starting out. That one there is kind of, there we go. They're not bold by any means. It's like a very light palette. It's why I have it. I'll swatch the other. Is there how many more? I'll swatch the other 2. This one here, I don't like the feeling of this one. I don't like the texture. Same with this one. I don't like the texture of this one either. They have like the same kind of texture, but they're pretty. And they're right there if you can see them. This one's got more color to it. The other one's very light. I might use both of those. But I do need more color. It's such a light colored palette. Do I have another brush like this? I don't. I do have this one. Ooh, that would feel nice. I'm going to take this brush. It's by Still Spa Essentials. I kind of want to go into this shade right here. I'm just going to like swiggle this in here. I might start on the inner lid. Might spray my brush. If I don't spray my brush, I will be able to see it, but I kind of want to see that. There's a duochrome in that one. So I'm just going to, where's my spray? I think I am going to spray this. You know what? I seen the spray. Where did I see it at? Why do I do this? Tammy, where do you remember seeing it? Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Never mind, guys. Yeah, I kind of want to start with the inner part first and then go into the outer corner. So I'm going into the shade Blossom Up, the shade right here. And again, it's this one that's kind of got like that pink. It looks like it's a duochrome. And so I'm just going to take this brush and like just whoop, get that all in there. I'm going to spray it. Hopefully it's on there. Let's see. Please work. Can we see it now? I can definitely see it more in person. I'm gonna go back in that pan. Gotta try and pick stuff up and do it so I'm not constantly like bending down. Pick more of that up. Spray it again. I feel like something's making this eye irritated. What? No idea. The eye primer, maybe? I don't know. Same thing on this other eye. Ooh, that's pretty. And yes, I am bringing it up here. I know you might be like, whoa, Tammy, no. You know what though? I want to be able to see it when my eyes open too, even if it looks a bit ridiculous. That's pretty. I like it. All right, now I do want to go darker, a bit darker out there. I'm going to do like a mixture between these two shades right here. So cheek to cheek and how rouge. So I'm gonna dab, 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 tap, tap. I'm just dabbing on the outer part. Same thing, I'm just gonna do this until I get what I'm looking for. Excuse me. So that's how we're looking so far. Whatever's left on here, I'm just gonna run it underneath. Which isn't a whole lot. I'm gonna go dip back into that first shade right here, this peachy one, in the one. Is this a little powdery? Yeah, but it's nothing like, you know, unusual. It's gonna go over the edge. And then I need a small brush. I guess I'll use this one. Should I use this one or is that too... I want to use something too pointy. This one. This one's a bit more fluffy. Yeah, this eye is now starting to feel agitated. I'm going to go into the first shade. That's the lightest shade here. Right here. And just put that right here. And then I'm going to take my finger, go into that second shade right here. I'm just going to dab a little, just right on the lid in the middle. Just like that. And I'm gonna take, I guess, with this small brush, because it's tiny enough. Well, if this eye here would stop watering on the outer corner, that would be great. And usually if I feel like I'm taking away my eyeshadow, I'll just take a random brush and just do that. I'm gonna take this brush and dip into the darkest one right here. I know it's very glittery. I'm not too worried about that. And just put that right there like that. I will blend that in a second. I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. I'm going to go in with this brush and just... kind of blending it in circular motions just to... So I want to make sure the edge of it is not too bad. This is a very like pinky peach look. I like it. I'm gonna go back in this brush and then with the... I just feel like I want a bit more of this on there again. And go into that lightest shade again and just a little right in the middle. Just like that. This side might end up looking wonky just because of how like I said, my eye won't stop watering in the corner. Nothing on this brush. I'm just gonna See if doing this helps. Do I want any under eye concealer? I'm gonna go with this face powder. Gonna need to wash all these. Let's put you guys right there. Where is the brush that I've been using for powder? I might need to grab a new one. Was I using this one? I don't know. Possibly. Going into e.l.f. Halo Glow. Putting a little bit of this right here. Some under the eye. I look like I have an eye booger. Ew. That right there. Where's the blush brush I was using? Or the, not the blush brush. I'm just gonna take this and just go over. Yeah, I don't know what has my eye feeling, this eye feeling watery. Something does though. I'm not gonna use the concealer. I feel like I don't need it. I feel like the gloss factor is kind of... The lip liner and Nudesticks is still happening, but the Maybelline gloss feels like it's disappeared. Do I... You know what? Maybe I don't want to use the Rare Beauty mascara today. I think I'm going to try this Milk one. Switch it up. I don't know. I changed my mind. Looks like this has a lot of product on the brush. Clean it off a little bit. This eye, I mean, part of me is like, maybe I shouldn't put mascara on. Is this a natural mascara? I should have Googled it. On this eye, it's almost giving me the same look as the Rare Beauty one. The brush is not the same. I've seen our cat hair. But I feel like it's giving me the same look to my lashes as the Rare Beauty. I feel like I am getting more of this one though on my lid. Again, I just go in with the one coat. All right. Okay. Yeah, like that. I'll clean up my lid from the mascara, but that kind of... Does that not look like it's giving the same results as the Rare Beauty one? I have a spoolie. Do you hear that wind, Grace? What? Do you hear the wind? No. No. I got a little bit in my... Yeah, that's giving me, in my opinion, that looks an awful a lot like the Rare Beauty one that I used, I think, in my last Get Ready With Me. I was gonna say I'd put Rare Beauty on here and test side by side, but this is the wonky one and this is the eye that's watering. Kush mascara. Does it say anything about... I don't know. I'm gonna again wipe it off. I don't want too much product. I don't like clumpy lashes. I don't like dramatic lashes. When I was younger, I would like coat mascara on and on so that my lashes were so crispy, like they'd fall off. All right, let's see what you can do on the other side. Please don't make my... I feel like I have a hair or something. Oh yeah, right there, floating around. Now it's in here. Jeez Louise, there we go. If you're here watching, I hope you're here watching because you too also enjoy playing with makeup, trying new things, playing with your old things. You know, I think I'm just gonna just start enjoying what I have. Shop my stash. I like watching those because sometimes you find something that you forgot about, especially when you're caught up in the new. And then you're like, oh man, I really like this. Like, why am I not using it? I can tell you right now, this is not going to do for this eye what it's done for this. Just because this one's bugging me. But I will try. It's mostly the outer corner. I need more. I feel like this is too dry now. Did I take too much off? Hey, okay. It looks like there's no bristles right here, but if I flip it, there's bristles right there. Let me... Okay, now we're getting somewhere on this side. It's possible that now that I got all this stuff on my face, maybe I somehow got the eye cream in my eye that I used, or I don't know. Something's making it water though. Okay, I feel like now I'm getting, these are gonna turn into, I gotta stop. These are gonna turn into spider lashes on this side. One sec. That's what this thing's for. I don't know if you guys can see, there's like a gap between the outer lashes and lashes in the middle. I have lashes, they're sticking. So we'll judge this look by this eye. I like it. I just always gotta have a wonky eyelash day. Okay. My general thoughts. I like how my skin looks. I really do. I could use a little bronzing on my ear since I have bronzer right here, but I'm not leaving the house today, so. Yeah. I like the lips. I'll put a little bit more of that Maybelline lifter gloss on. I don't know if it just soaked up into my lips or what happened. When's the last time I did a makeup collection? Do we need to revisit? Or should I break it up and show like ColorPop palettes? Or should I just do like a ColorPop video of all the ColorPop I own? Do another video of Natasha Denona. Which for her, I think it's all palettes except for one cheek product. Probably wouldn't take me very long to do a video on all stuff that makeup products I have. I do like the smell of this. All right. Yeah, it smells good. I'm gonna put this away since I didn't use it, only the mirror. I think it was November or December when I showed what I have, but I mean new stuff between December and now. I think a decent amount of new stuff has ended up in here. Anyways, all products from today are in this basket. What I'll do thumbnails in case you guys are curious about that. I also end up writing down what I use too. Why? I don't know, just so if I pick out a bunch of stuff and I'm like, oh, I did that same look and used the same products like last week, there's never not going to be any days where I don't use the same thing sometimes, but anyways, here's this. I'm going to, okay, this lights up all the way. I will say so far, I put the mirror away. This is the second time I used those two, the e.l.f. Putty primer, the liquid one, and that Maybelline Form one. My nose, to me, definitely looks better and not bother me. I haven't used the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and I tried to make sure not to put the Saie Glow on my nose either. I like this lip. Let's put this on the regular lighting that I use. Well, this is the golden lighting. Does it change how the eyeshadow looks? I don't know. Cheeks are glowy. Skin is skinny. I like how this looks. I think this is the one I normally use. Here's the eyes. Again, this eye, you know, malfunctioning today. I probably could go in with more blush, but I think like with the glow, because it's very pinky, and of course like you can see the texture, there's no shadows. It's hard not to get the shadow for me. I don't know how the ladies do it, but you know, I like it. Oh, sorry. Well, here's with the light off. I mean, it does look kind of dirty out here, but the darn eyes. Where'd that brush go? I don't want too much darkness out here. Just a little bit. I want it to be mostly like light. Anyways, was that the only settings? Yeah. I kind of like how this looks. Makes it look more golden or warm. This one's very warm. I don't know if I could sit here with this one on doing my makeup. This one or this one? What do you guys think? Let's say one. I know, nope. 1, 2, 3. I kind of feel like number 2 shows up more true on my end of how everything's coming together and looking. Number 1 kind of does, but it's that like white light. I feel like number 2 is a good mixture of the two. I still need to figure out this lighting situation. I'll get it figured out. Anyways, let's go by the window so you folks can see. I also like seeing by the window. I know not everybody gets up to go to different lighting to show how makeup looks. I'd like seeing how it looks. Although going actually outside would be great, but I'm not going out there. That's windy. So the eye look. Keep in mind this is ColorPop, not Glam Light or anything like that, where they have powerful shimmers and pigments. I like the lip combo. It kind of looks natural. I mean, you know, I got stuff on my lips. The cheeks, I can see like, I don't know if you guys can see like pink, like highlight. I could have gone a bit more ham. Yeah, I can see a little bit of pink. You can see the well, I can see the texture. Hopefully you guys can. Luna. Hey, Luna. She's like, hey, what's on you? Yes? You're giving my hand kisses? Hey? Say, hey, whoa. Excuse me. Hey? You want to say hello? Say, hello, look. Look. You want it down? Okay, okay. You don't want to say hello? Say, no, I don't. I'm camera shy. Butt scratches. Just don't fart, okay? Alright. Look at all the cat hair. Fighting for my life from that cat hair. So, I'll back away from the window a little bit. Right here. Yeah, like, do you guys see how, like, I can see the color more here? And yeah, like, this eye is giving me, you can see, because it's still watering. So this side, we'll just ignore it. This side's not really watering, but I mean, I like the mascara. On this side, it reminds me of the Rare Beauty, how it like fanned out my lashes, and I could do a better job on the blending out here, but you know what? I'm not a professional. I'm just a everyday person. I like the lips, and again, even over here, I can see the pink from that Rare Beauty blush highlighter. Does she call that a blush? She calls it blush light, right? Or does somebody else have something called blush light? I don't know. Hey, what's this? I must have knocked that over. Kind of curious now. Does she call it blush lights? I feel like I should fix my outer corners, but you know what? This one's watering. It's probably not going to stop. Just powdered blush. Does somebody have something called blush light? Let me know. A palette I still haven't used yet is this one. Nude Light Huda Beauty. I did swatch this yesterday. I was going to use it today, but I was like, no, I really been wanting to use one of my ColorPop palettes. But what will I do next? Today's Wednesday. I think I'm going to work tomorrow. Unless they ask me not to. So I'm probably not going to do another get ready with me until Friday. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how today goes. I think Matt's out of his big test now. Now we just gotta wait for the results. Which he said it could be 2 hours or tonight, tomorrow, Friday. I bet you he's such a ball of nerves. He hasn't texted or anything. I'm pretty sure if it's after 11, because 11 o'clock it's done. So, I don't know. Anyways, folks, I'm going to let you go. Wait to see if he texts. Hopefully he's breathing a sigh of relief. I hope so. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys. If you like Get Ready With Me's and just random videos or whatever I post, hit like and subscribe If not, still, come on by. Come on by and watch me do my makeup or whatever I happen to be doing. Anyways, have a good one. God bless.